and welcome to another weekly quick quiz battle. We are doing the Guardian Sports Quiz of the Week from Friday the 7th of October, 2022. So 10 questions, write down your answers, we'll go through them at the end. Are you both ready?
Present.
Absolutely.
Question number 1. Erling Haaland has scored 3 hat-tricks in his first 8 games in the Premier League. Only one of these players has scored more in his entire Premier League career. Which one? Cristiano Ronaldo, Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, or Dimitar Berbatov?
What? More than 11 goals in their entire career? Or more than 11 goals?
More than 3 hat-tricks in their entire Premier League career.
Oh, sorry, I should have listened to the whole question. And the options were?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, or Dimitar Berbatov?
Or Tony Hibbert.
Or Tony Hibbert. Question number 2. Haaland has scored 14 goals already in the league this season. What is the most anyone has scored in a top-flight season in English football? 48, 54, 60, or 66? Question number 3. The Women's Rugby World Cup begins this weekend. Which of the teams competing in the tournament has won their last 25 matches, a run that goes back to 2019? New Zealand, Wales, South Africa, or England?
How far did it go back? Sorry?
2019, 25 games.
2019, okay.
Question 4. Only 3 countries have won the Women's World Cup. New Zealand, England, and who? USA, Argentina, Romania, or Georgia?
Oh, can you give me them again? Because what I thought was going to come out didn't come out.
USA, Argentina, Romania, and Georgia. Question 5. 15 football terms have been added to the Oxford English Dictionary to mark the beginning of the World Cup next month. Which of them, according to the dictionary, was coined by Jose Mourinho? Rabona, False 9, Park the Bus, Row Z.
What's the first one again?
Rabona. Question number 6. The Sierra Leone international Mohamed Buya Turay has signed for Malmo. Why did his move to the Swedish club come at a bad time for the footballer? It came the day after he was voted into Sierra Leone's parliament. His unveiling at Malmo coincided with his wedding day. He had lost to Sweden on a game of FIFA the day before he signed and posted on Instagram that the country was a stinking place I will never visit in my life. He is 1 goal away from becoming Sierra Leone's all-time top goal scorer, but the country's manager does not pick players who are based abroad. Interesting. Question 7. The big fight between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn was postponed after Benn failed a drugs test. The fight was meant to rekindle a rivalry that dates back to the early 90s between their fathers, who fought twice. Eubank won the first of those fights, but what happened in the second? Nigel Benn won, Chris Eubank won, it was a draw.
I mean, that's the options, isn't it?
Question 8. Professional anglers Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky have won multiple tournaments in Lake Erie, Ohio this summer. They thought they had won another event this week, picking up $30,000 in the process, but why were they disqualified by the judges? They dived into the water to catch their fish rather than using rods. Judges discovered the fish they had caught stuffed full of lead weights to make them heavier. The fish they submitted were frozen and had been stuffed down their waders all day. They had used their own taped measure to alter how long the fish appeared.
I'm confident that I just got one right.
Really?
Question 8. Yeah, I knew that one.
Okay, question 9. The Ethiopian runner Yalmaz, this is going to hurt my pronunciation. Yalam Zip Yehulova became the youngest woman to win the London Marathon on Sunday, but how old is she? 16, 19, 23, or 26? And question 10. The Champions League group stage has reached its halfway point. Which of the 32 teams is yet to score a goal or win a point? Atletico Madrid, Rangers, Sevilla, or Celtic? Okay, ready for some answers.
Yep.
I suppose
Question
so. I
one.
don't think I've done very well.
Erling
No.
Haaland has scored 3 hat-tricks in his first 8 games, but only one player has scored more in his entire Premier League career of the list below. Which one is it? Tom?
But Ronaldo.
Will?
I went Berbatov.
I went Berbatov as well.
Oh.
Correct answer is Dimitar Berbatov. He scored 5.
Yeah.
One for Spurs and 4 for Manchester United.
He was prolific at scoring hat tricks.
I remember a few he scored for us, yeah. So that's why I went from.
Not
Question
consistent, but prolific.
Question 2. Haaland has scored 14 goals already in the league this season, but what is the most anyone has scored in the top flight? Will?
He said 48.
Tom?
I believe it to be Dixie Dean of Everton, 60.
I knew it was 60 something and I went 66 because I couldn't remember which it was. But Tom is correct. It is 60.
Oh, it's nice when Tom gets one right.
I knew it was Dixie. I couldn't
Hello.
remember. I couldn't remember if it was 60 or 66. though.
Dixie Dean, yes.
Question 3. Women's World Cup began. Rugby World Cup. Who has a record going back 25 matches? Going back to 2019. I said England. Tom?
I said England.
Will?
Yeah, that makes sense. I said New Zealand.
Correct answer is England.
Yeah, now you said it. That does make sense.
Question 4. Only 3 countries that won the World Cup. New Zealand, England, and who, Tom?
I said USA.
Will?
I said USA.
I also said USA. We are all correct.
Yay.
They beat England
Oh.
19 points to 6 in the final in Cardiff in 1991.
I remember it well.
Question 5. 15 football terms were added to the Oxford English Dictionary, but which of them was coined by Jose Mourinho? Will?
I went Rabona because I don't know the footballing reference for that, so I thought I'd educate me.
I said park the bus. Tom?
I said false 9.
The correct term is park the bus. So, a Rabona...
That's been said before.
Well, because they always go on about him parking the bus in games like it's one of his tactics is parking the bus.
Yeah.
He plays very defensive. That's the only reason I went for it. Do you know what a Rabona is?
Is it the flick behind your leg? Where you, like the
You flick
Tottenham
like-
used to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Your back leg so
What's
goes
his name?
behind the thing.
Tottenham
David
had a-
Dunn was the most famous one where he just tried to
Fell
fall and
over.
fell over.
Yes, that's what a Rabona is. Yeah, that's not the sort of thing Mourinho would say. I shouldn't have put that.
Question number 6. Sierra Leone international Mohamed Bouya Touray signed for Malmo, but why did it come at a bad time? I had no idea. I said something to do with FIFA, so I said C. Tom?
I said D, which I think
1 goal away
was,
from being the top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Will?
Oh, well, I've got a different answer again. I've gone wedding day.
The correct answer is B. It coincided with his wedding day.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
And it says he went to Sweden and his brother stood in for him at his wedding.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not how weddings work.
That's a bit inbred, isn't it? Can we
In the
get
family.
a score recap? I like the tension of these. So, what are the scores after 6 questions?
I've got you on 3.
Yeah,
I've got Tom on 3,
yeah.
Yeah.
and I've got myself on 4.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
she is on such a streak at the moment.
Question number 7. Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn fight got postponed. Their dads fought twice in the 90s. Eubank won the first one, but what happened in the second one, Tom?
It was a draw.
Will?
So I have written draw. I had to cross out Ben won quite a lot because the worst thing about this question was I know I watched it and I was like, it's going to come back to me in a minute. And I was like, what was the controversy about this? And I've gone draw.
I couldn't remember. I put Eubank won. But it was, in fact, a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wasn't it that Ben dominated and then it was given as a draw?
Well, he had a point deducted.
Yeah.
As well. And which caused it to be a draw. Otherwise, he would have won.
I do may remember that vaguely. Right, question 8. This is the one you know well.
Yeah, and we've all got 4 because I was able to add 1 to mine and Tom's score.
Professional anglers Jacob Runyon and Chase Kaminsky were disqualified, so they failed to pick up a $30,000 prize. Why? What did you say, Will?
They had lead weights in their fishes.
Tom, what did you put?
I've gone with C.
I just picked one. I put C. Correct answer is B. They had lead weights in their fish.
That came around the same time as the controversy around cheating in chess and cheating in poker, and then there was cheating in fishing, and it was that they had lead weights in their fish.
There you go.
So Will is rumped into the lead. Yeah.
Question number 9. Ethiopian runner Yalemzert Yehulawa became the youngest woman to win the London Marathon. But how old is she? I said C, 23. Tom?
I said 19. I didn't watch it because I don't want to know what happened to the London Marathon until I get there.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say if I watched back the London Marathon highlights that I've recorded, I'd know the answer. I've also gone 19.
The correct answer is 23.
Oh, no.
No.
And I'm not confident on the last one either.
I did actually know that one.
Oh, well done.
Because you watched it, didn't you?
Question 10. Champions League group reached its halfway stage. Which of the 32 teams has yet to score a goal or win a point? Tom?
I've gone with Rangers.
Will?
I've also gone with Rangers, my theory being that they got booed so badly after they lost to Liverpool the other night, and this was the week before that, so I thought it might have been Rangers.
I thought I'd go edgy and guess someone else because I wasn't sure. So I just picked A randomly because I hadn't used it in my quiz very often. So correct answer though is Rangers.
Come on. I reckon I got 6, G.
I think you did as well. Tom's got 5, I've got 5, and you've got 6.
Oh, no way.
I love this game.
So we don't need a tiebreaker this time of night anyway. So.
No.
Well done, Will.
Oh,
Possibly 2 in a row if we can remember last week. I can't remember.
Yeah, I did. I won the sports one with Dan in it. That's right.
So there you go, 2 in a row on a hat trick for next week.
Yeah, God, I think you should update the spreadsheet now that we're. It's more exciting for me when I've won one.
I think you'll still be below average though.
Charming. What about beating the guests? Am I beating the guests?
Probably not because Dan did win.
Yeah, no.
So,
I'm on Will 2021 form. I am.
I'll check the spreadsheet and I'll update it and let you know.
All right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Right, so there you go. Well done, Will. That's all we got time for this week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to check back next week for another weekly quick quiz battle. Until then, cheerio.
Bye-bye.
Bye.